Hey guys, welcome to Horror on Me. I'm your host Aaron Mitchell, and today is the daily number 12. I was going to do something a little bit different today, but we're having some power issues at my house, so we have people at my house right now, like working on our fuse box and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do what I normally do, just kind of in the car, just answering your guys' questions for today. Sorry, it's going to be a real short one today. I actually didn't get submitted very many questions. I only got two. Which is probably the least we've gotten so far, so it's going to be, like I said, super quick. But the first question I got was, what was the first horror movie that I can remember watching? And also, what was the first, is there like a horror icon that got me into horror? With either of those, whether it's the movie or like a character. The first movie that I remember watching that scared me was the original 1990 TV series, It. I remember seeing it when I was visiting my cousins in Philadelphia. I remember it coming on the TV, and it was that drain scene where he's kind of pulls the drain out, and he comes up and he's messing with, who was the kid? Was it, I forget the kid's name, the one with the asthma. He's messing with him in the shower scene in the high school. That scene I remember specifically, when he kind of like comes at him and his teeth come out. I remember that scaring me, so that's always stuck with me as, you know, one of the first things that I remember in, like, watching a horror movie or whatever. As far as characters of what got me into horror, excuse me, I'd probably still say the same. Ever since I started getting scared or feeling that feeling of being scared watching a movie, that's that moment that I fell in love with horror. It's kind of the same thing with like comedy. Like the first time you laugh and like it evokes that emotion, it kind of became addicting to me. That emotion of being scared. So that's pretty much when I saw that when I was probably like 8 or 9, something like that. I've always been obsessed with horror since then. It's always been something that I've watched. I always seem to prefer horror over other genres. So that's kind of where it is today. So I'd say seeing that first TV series with Tim Curry's It was probably what put horror on the map for me. So next up was, what is my favorite VHS cover? Obviously, I'm still discovering stuff I've never seen before, or even possibly seeing covers I've never seen before. But one cover that always stood out to me was the original Alien with the egg. That was my first cover that like always sticks in my mind, and actually it's even my screensaver at my job, that alien egg. Just something classic about it, just with the black background with that egg with a little bit of the crack in it with that like slime green coming through. That's something that's just always stuck with me, and it's definitely one of those things that like is instantly recognizable for me. So I'd have to go with that as my favorite, but I'm sure that's going to change over the years once I discover new films I've never seen, or I've seen a lot of cool ones just recently as I've been buying stuff that might, you know, be my favorite at some point. But like I was saying, that's probably the one that sticks out to me the most. So I also want to say thanks again for your comments yesterday about what I discussed at the end of the vlog yesterday about, you know, haters and stuff like that. I completely agree with you guys. I don't take that stuff to heart anymore. I did, but it was just something I wanted to bring up. I didn't want to bring it up as if it was something that was bothering me at the moment, you know, or whatever. But I did want to talk about it just because it's something I don't really talk about. So thank you for your comments and saying, you know, screw the haters and stuff like that, because that's what I do. I agree. I think it's pointless. A lot of those people will just say stuff behind the camera, and it's either jealousy or they have something else going on in their lives and they feel like taking it out on somebody else. So that's going to do it for today's vlog. Again, sorry this was a quick one. I do have stuff I have to do, obviously. The fish tanks is my main concern at the house because the power has been off almost all day. I'm really worried about them, which means the filter's not running. And we just, something I didn't tell you guys, is we've been replacing the electricity, like the lines within our house from the power lines outside into our house. So we did like half the job the other day and we thought we were okay. but for some reason it keeps shorting out. Last night I was trying to talk to friends on video chat, and literally like every 50 minutes or so, the power completely shut off. It just, the fuses blew. So we're trying to get that buttoned up and fixed today, but hopefully we can get that fixed tonight. We're installing a new fuse box right now, so I'm trying to rush home to help out with that. But yeah, we'll do something a little bit different for tomorrow's vlog. I'll try to do something around the house tomorrow. So I want to say thanks, guys. Again, leave your comments to be answered on tomorrow's video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, make sure you guys get this and can see it first. So I will see you guys on tomorrow's video.